Yo, y'all know what's going on, man. It's that time of the week, man. We are halfway through the working week. It's cold with a bitch everywhere, everywhere. I'm one half of the BOTB live show. Jay Walker the third. That is the bottom of the bottle show. That's my brother, my partner, my co-host, Carolina Dirt. What's happening with you?
And you already know, boys. Hump Day Happy Hour Tapping. We back at it. Like you said, it kind of nippy outside. I think down here it's supposed to get down to like 17, 18 tonight.
Yeah, man. Look, it be in the negatives, cause up here around these Great Lakes of this country, it's cold in a motherfucker. Cause I think Canada is crossing the border, not the people, just the temperature.
Yeah, man. I think. Well, everybody in the South felt it this go around. I see a lot of TikToks and reels and Facebook joints where they happy about the snow. We don't get it that often, so we got to enjoy it. People, y'all people be like, well, not y'all people, up north people be like, well, y'all ain't got but a little bit, but shit, that little bit is all it takes to bring a smile to people's face around here.
Hey, man, look, I ain't even about to lie to you, man. The amount of grown black men that I have seen smiling and frolicking and making snow angels it does my heart good. It does my heart good to see grown ass men let the machismo go, let the ego go, and just have fun. You feel me?
Man, I was out there. Shit, I kept going outside. Lady said, "Shut that damn door." Man, I was happy to see it, bro. I was out in and out the door, kept opening the door, looking at it fall. Shit, just in a little daze, having a little nostalgia moment from being young. So, shit, I love the snow.
Hey, for sure down there. You only gonna get it every 7.5 years. It's only gonna snow for one day, and it's normally gonna be gone by the next day. So when you deal with it like that,
what's crazy is my it snowed yesterday. So my Facebook memories brought up, it was exactly, I think 4 years ago that it snowed on the day. So that was pretty dope.
Yeah, indeed, man. I don't know, man. Like I said, man, it's crazy. I'm looking at, of course, social media and shit, this new version of TikTok that's not the old version of TikTok. Just looking at people in Alabama, Mississippi. The French Quarter was under snow, cuz I ain't never seen that.
Yeah, man. They showed, I forgot where it was, but they were talking about how many inches of snow everybody got. And I think down there, they got like 8 to 10 inches.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Y'all take the time to hold on. Y'all take the time to like, share, and subscribe, man. That's our contact information. Send us an email. Send us a message. Send us a DM. Whatever you want to do, man. Whatever you want to talk about. Shoot that shit. Well, go ahead.
Nah, but they was also showing how people in the South can't drive with the snow, man. You can't just get out there and think you're going to pull off. There's a reason why some people got 4-wheel drive, and there's a reason why you slipping and sliding because you ain't used to that ice on the road, and you can't really see the ice on the road.
I'm trying to figure out how many people is about to trade in their Hellcat for a goddamn a Wagoneer or something 4-wheel drive.
It's so much. It's so many videos of people just doing ignorant shit. Like, you can't go up a hill, stop, and then go again. That ice don't work that way.
It's like you said though. People people are not familiar with that life now. There has been an ungodly amount of, fortunately, I don't see nobody, expiring from it, but a large amount of motherfuckers that's driving their little Hellcat Hemi off the road, hitting, running into trees, all kind of crazy shit, man. If you're, let me give you a hint. If you've had snow and it's turned to ice, a rear wheel drive anything is not your friend, cuz. If you are not absolutely on level land for the duration of your trip, and even then, rear wheel drive is not your friend in this type of weather. So I'm glad you got a Hemi, but go find you a goddamn a Kia for times like this.
Stay your ass at home. If you ain't used to driving it, don't be out there. If you
Yeah.
ain't used to driving it, don't be out there just to be out there. I understand your job ain't gonna let you off, and you might be on your final one and all the other shit, or you gotta pick up your kids. I understand that part, but some people just out in the streets just be out the streets. And if you ain't used to driving on that ice, and I'll tell my supervisor, he from Ohio, and I was telling me and him were talking. It ain't the snow, it's the ice. It's
And
not
you can
the
very
snow.
rarely see the ice.
Yeah, and just because you riding over somebody else's tracks, there's water buildup. So if that shit cold, that shit gonna turn into ice.
These are all things that grown-up people should know, whether you live around it or not. This is biology. This is fourth grade, or now this is fourth grade science right here.
Water turns into ice under 32 degrees. So if it's 28 degrees outside, pretty good chance of starting to turn ice.
Pretty good chance it's gonna turn ice. I ain't gonna lie, cause I looked out the front door one day, man, and that thing had looked like glass. The whole road looked like glass.
Yeah, nah, I'm good. I stayed my ass in the house, bro. I woke up. I woke up like I was going to work. I hollered at my supervisor.
Right.
Me and
The
him
other
talk.
thing, the other thing that I saw just about not getting snow in the South is the wardrobe and the attire. Some people overdid it, but most people underdid it. Cause don't look, your champion sweatsuit and hoodie, that is not made for snow angels, cuz. That if you lay down in that snow, I seen 3 ignorant motherfuckers jump in the apartment pool today.
Yeah, I saw that. There was a lot of that. There's a lot of people jumping in the pool. Until you catch pneumonia. You keep doing that shit and you catch pneumonia. That shit ain't nothing to play with.
Hey, pneumonia get you up out of here.
Everybody looking at me crazy because I was leaving work. I think it started Tuesday about 3 o'clock here in Columbia. We started getting flakes. So I stopped by a couple stores on the way to the house. They looking, you ain't cold. It's snowing. I said, I just looked down and just kept walking. You holding me up to hold a conversation about why I came out here with no coat on is not helping me out neither.
You should have a coat on. But also get out my way. Let me go.
Yeah, let me go.
Yeah.
I came here. My thing, I got out this hot car. I'm running here. I'm getting out. I ain't trying to hold a conversation with you while I ain't got no coat on. Why you at work? I'm trying to get off. I'm trying to get home.
I'm already swole. So for me to put on, I'm already swole. I got a hoodie on. For me to put a coat on over that, I'm not even going to be able to drive anyway. So suffocate myself.
Suffocate, bro. That seatbelt get tight, ain't it?
Now look, look, I'm with you there. Together we break chains.
Yeah.
That's still a horrible situation out there, man. Keep people in your thoughts and your prayers. And we've talked about that over the last few shows. We will not forget that. We'll not forget the people that suffered from the hurricane earlier this season in the North Carolina area, man. God bless. God bless y'all, and I hope you find whatever assistance you need immediately.
Yeah. Most definitely keep us updated with the fires because you are our
West Coast correspondent affiliate.
Yeah. The fires over there, so we appreciate you always tapping in with us. But definitely keep us updated with it because we only gonna get so much news on the East Coast. You will get all the real factual news being over there. But yeah, keep us updated what's going on over there. as far as the fires, because yeah, like my brother said, prayers to the people over there. Prayers to anybody going through some stuff, especially stuff like that, that the so-called natural disasters or man-made disasters. Prayers to them.
In a real way. I don't even know, man. I don't trust the news. Um, like I said earlier in the show, TikTok don't even feel the same. I'm gonna keep it because it's the order of the day, and if we want to try to do what we're doing with this show, we're gonna need all social media platforms and need to do work on them. But TikTok is definitely different. The fact that they thanked Donald Trump before they shut it down and thanked him after it came back up. No matter how you feel about him, what the fuck did he have to do with that app?
Yeah.
And then, we might as well get to it since we here. They playing in people's faces, man. That man surely did a Nazi salute. The owner of X, the owner of Tesla, I don't even want to say his name, really. That man surely did a Nazi salute on that stage.
Twice.
And twice. I feel like, and I heard somebody say it today, I haven't heard very much from the Jewish community in regards to how he explains what he's doing as a salute or a greeting or a farewell or whatever the fuck. No matter what he say, I know what my eyes see, and I know how I felt about it. I can't change how you feel about these people, but if you not one of us, then you one of them. I'll leave it right there.
Yeah, this this lady I was looking at on TikTok before we went live, and she was trying to say that he didn't do that, and Americans aren't stupid, they're smart, and they know that it wasn't what it was, but it was. And by you saying Americans are smart, you also calling us dumb and saying right by we sitting here watching it, and we saw what we saw. Other countries, other ethnic backgrounds, other cultural backgrounds, everybody saying the same thing. That shit was a salute. And you did it twice. It wasn't like you can't say you was excited and you did the shit. That was, you had form. You had form with your hands, like, and you did it twice with a smile on your face. Somebody else said something like, he did it because he just wanted to see if he can do it on that stage. And I can see that because you have people that be like, well, they'll go do some shit just to see if they can do it. Now, does that validate the reason? No. Do people even care why you did it? No, but we saw what you did.
Period. I honestly don't care what he thought. Whether the fact that he already got away with it is not if he get away with it. He already got away with it. You feel me? So I know enough to know what your intent was behind that gesture. No matter what you say, your intent was. Am I a mind reader? No, but I'm an asshole reader. I'm fluent in asshole, God.
You a grown man doing shit like that on the stage. Like, I understand you the richest man in the world. You feel like you can do anything that you want to do, but in a sense also, as far as people saying they want to bring this country together, that's not doing it.
Now they doing is further separating, and this is where we hope you get understanding. It's not new. And it's not black versus white. It is rich versus poor. It is haves and have-nots. The color thing is not really what it is. Now, some of these YT people, they ain't figured that out yet. They still think that they golden just cause. But over these next few months to these next 4 years, You're gonna find out. You're gonna
And
find
then,
out.
and then it don't help that happens, and you pardon the January 6th people who have. I'm not gonna say they're preaching. I ain't gonna say they're. We know who they are and what they somewhat of what they believe in, and something like that. That shit go together. So for him to pardon him to do the salute, and then the other person to go and pardon the rioters. And there was one clip they were asking about police, like, "Are you for the police?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm for the police." And they were like, "Well, one of the rioters beat a police officer, but you pardon him." And he's basically like, "Well, we got to look into it." Like, you shouldn't have to look into that.
Look into it is the standard response for next question.
Yeah,
That's all that is. We'll look into it, meaning I can't answer right now, or I won't answer right now. Move it on to the next thing, because you with your fake news bullshit. You feel me?
I just don't understand. Like, the conversation should always be how do we unite the Americans, the country, the world, and certain gestures, certain actions. It doesn't show that we're trying to. We're not even thinking about uniting. It's like we're more thinking about how do we segregate even more, and I think that's the problem.
I've been appalled a couple times in my life, like appalled, like the definition of appalled, like shock, gasp, and it's always on some YT people. I was shocked and appalled on 9/11. I was shocked and appalled on January 6th. I was shocked and appalled 2 days ago. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah. I don't know. I ain't gonna say we got to make it through 4 years. We just got to make it through the time that the Lord gives us on this earth.
That's probably the best way to say it.
Yeah, because regardless, in the end, he gonna do something that we all gonna like and appreciate sooner or later, and he's gonna do stuff that we don't like always. But in the
broke
end,
clock right twice a day, so he gonna fuck up and help somebody on accident.
Yeah. So with that being said, like, it's not about 4 years, or it's not even about who gonna be president next. It's just like, how do we unite everybody now on a common ground, but also understand everybody plays a role.
Yeah.
Everybody plays a role. You can't disrespect the people at the bottom of the totem pole, no matter what job you at, what your culture says, what your finances says. Like
we come together when it don't matter.
TikTok.
You know what I'm saying? TikTok. Everybody was on board. The MAGA fucking maniac was mad as hell. TikTok was going. The far left, the far right, the middle, the poor whites, the rich black. Everybody was like, wait a minute, fuck this, cuz bring us TikTok back. We all agree that TikTok should be back. I don't know if we'll be able to agree on anything else to that magnitude, and it's sad.
That's very sad.
It's super sad.
Bro, they were holding funerals for TikTok. They were doing repasses for TikTok.
I was sick of them niggas, cuz.
Bro, people were going. They were going outrageous with this TikTok is gone, and like I posted like TikTok is back. Some of y'all get y'all life back, but it's not like I be watching TikTok. But some people live and breathe, and I understand that's their business, that's their voice, that's their microphone.
If you have a business that is thriving because of TikTok, if you have a social media presence that is getting you paid because of TikTok, I completely get it. That's not the people that was throwing the funerals.
Oh no. You go to them page. You go to them people that have that. You go to those people page, like especially on Facebook. They might only have 2 videos. Everything else is just photos of the family.
Right. Now the people that was making money off of TikTok, they was coming to the screen very humble.
Oh
Ah
yeah.
man, I never thought I'd see this day. You know, it's gonna be tough, man. I run a good business. You know, I've been very, very fortunate to TikTok for supplying me with the customer base and the following. And then you had motherfuckers that was just downright crying.
Well, I like TikTok, but my TikTok algorithm, my YouTube Reels algorithm, my Facebook Reels, and my Instagram Reels, all of them on different like all the algorithms are different. So that's kind of why I like TikTok, just because I can guarantee damn near I don't see the same videos on all was it 4 of my different platforms.
Right.
Um, I like YouTube. TikTok is just that gives me everything. And YouTube kind of gives me my sports and music. IG is just
IG is the bullshit. IG is twerkum, club promotion,
definitely club promotions.
fake
Definitely.
famous, legit famous. But you know, Instagram and X are closer to me in what you gonna see. X just ain't no rules over there. That is Wild Wild West, cuz
I
that
don't even
is
look.
like that is what's the movie Idiocracy? That is your Pornhub. Like you need to know one thing. You need to have the X app to get all your little perversions off.
I
You feel me?
don't ever look at it. I got it, but I don't like every seldom I open it up. I think I got the same followers and friends for like the past like 5 years since I had it. Like I don't be on it, but I
Yeah,
got it.
I ain't fuck with X since it was Twitter.
Oh, definitely. Before then, I started like if you go back and look at the last time I really post something, like I can shoot a link from here when we go live. But other than that, I don't be on X.
I don't know, man. What you think? What type of? I think we need to get back on the music shit this year. I don't think we've dedicated enough episodes to the music, and we'll talk offline about how we gonna present that to the people. But I definitely want to get back to the music base that we was on. You feel me? How we started.
Definitely.
That's
One
definitely
thing,
one of the things I want to do for 2025.
definitely. How do you feel? I like it, but I don't like it. How are you feeling about this AI music shit? Just I love the new rap with the 70s with the 70s feeling
I
to
was
it.
about to say, what's the boy name? Leangelo Ball,
Yeah,
swerving in
that's
the corner. The AI old school version is way better than his old school version.
way better. Way
um, can I
bro, that
call you Rose? But that's a real group. The Can I Call You Rose group. Um,
you heard the 3-6 Mafia Slob on my now version? That shit go hard.
no,
Oh my
no.
goodness. That shit go hard.
There's so many of them. Like I said, the creativity of it is necessary from an artistic standpoint. You feel me? Um,
But I wonder
if
if the
you
group still
are,
I wonder if the owner still get paid though. Like
I
if I
think
do
it's
get
still copyright infringement.
oh
I,
okay.
I think it's still copyright infringement because they put those words together. So if you copyrighted the song, then you copyrighted those lyrics.
But
Um,
I thought if you replay every key, then it's not technically not copyrighted. Because AI can
that's one
replay
of
the keys.
them. That's like a. It's kind of like a poor man's copyright. It depends on the owner of the copyright. I think they can push the issue just because you tune. If you change the keys, it's technically a different song. If you played it yourself, you feel me. But if you just took a sample and pitched it down and up tempo, stretched it, whatever effect that you put on it, I still think that they can tie that to an original.
Well, there's gonna be a lot of people getting checks because that shit go hard. And every
Yeah, I mean, if you put it on the real, um, you saw Wallow and Gilly. I feel like slapping a nigga today.
no, I didn't see that.
Oh, bruh. Type in I feel like slapping a nigga today. It's an AI song and that shit hard.
I'll look it up when we get off.
Yeah, that shit hard. I feel like as far as like the AI shit, it will artistically, I think it's beneficial. The problem is we can't keep it artistic. You feel me? I think that's just from my purview and my opinion. If we could keep it artistic, if we could keep it from harming people, but we can't. It's like once you open the box, that box open.
Yeah. And AI is constantly learning, so not shit. Like you said, once you open Pandora's box, that's it. And we are doing. I mean, we've been doing it, but now it really can. It really will evolve for every individual.
Once AI and robotics meet at a level that is like it's already being done, of course. You know what I'm saying? But AI and robotics meeting in a more everyday routine way, that's when it gets dangerous. That's when
Like
it gets dangerous.
like you said, it technically already is. Like you got AI creating robots to create more robots.
Hmm.
So technically, it's giving birth. AI has given created something to give birth to other robots.
Yeah, I mean, we just in a weird place, man. Like when I was 10 years old, of course, I wanted to be 18, 20 years old, but I didn't know what that was going to be. And it wasn't that much different. But when I went from 20 to 30, that 10 years, that 20 to 30, 10 years. So it's we're just in a place where I thought it would be more like the Jetsons. I thought the skyscrapers would be skyier, higher. I thought the cars would be flying now. I'm glad they're not because we haven't mastered this shit on the ground worth a fuck.
Hell no.
So
So
I'm not in a hurry to be flying nowhere with other people.
yeah, I mean, but also in the other side, if AI is going to allow us to create more remedies or more better our surgeries, give life, uh, promote life, make life last longer. I can understand how that benefits because hey, you can't have a surgeon going to surgery for 15, 16 hours or 4 or 5 hours. But a robot can go
Or
in there.
having them fly somewhere when he can just put on some gloves in his office and some goggles and
Yeah,
literally do a surgery from Denver in DC.
yeah. So if AI and robots are going to allow stuff like that to happen to promote human life and all that, then I'm all for it. But also, when it comes to taking jobs away, I understand what people are saying, uh, but shit, that's life. Like we used to use horses. Then they had trains. Then they had cars and boats
Mm.
and planes. Like something's always going to take away. Evolution is inevitable. So
But
what
you
do
know what
what do what do we do?
the cool thing though, like we moved on from horse and buggy to cars and shit. But if shit go bad, guess
People
what
go
still
back.
work?
Yeah,
Goddamn horse.
and that's what I tell people. I like you worry about the horse. I mean the robots and AIs, but you still gonna need manpower to do a lot of shit. Now, granted, you might not be able to hustle your way to the top with AI, but go get your education, do what you got to do, learn a trade, and that'll still be there. Um, so it is what it is. You can't stop evolution. You just got to
True
move
that.
with it. I mean, we moved there with the internet. Like, what happened when the internet came? Everybody was like, "Oh, what is this? I don't know if I want to mess with it." Now you can't do nothing without the internet.
You ain't did nothing without it in 20 years.
Yeah. So
You ain't
it
did
is what
nothing
it,
without it.
yeah, it is what it is. Well, what it
Well,
is.
we ain't gonna hold y'all or bother y'all too long, man. The weekend saw the Detroit Lions lose horribly to the Washington Commanders. Shout out to my homeboy Chris Simmons, diehard Commanders fan. It's hard for me to say Commanders because I'm old, and it wasn't always the Commanders. But shout out to Jaden Daniels and them boys out there. Shout out to the city of DC and the surrounding areas. I said it in week 4 that kid was a real deal threat. You know what I'm saying? I was impressed with his game. I was impressed with his preparation, and he showed it. He caught Detroit. Detroit got caught slipping. I do feel like if you play that game 9 more motherfucking times, Detroit go 8-2. But that's not the way it works. You show up, you play on the day you're supposed to play, at the time you're supposed to play, under the conditions that you play in, and you're supposed to win. But that's it was crazy.
Yeah, I had them on 2 of my fantasy leagues, and they did pretty good. But Bo Nix also balled out. Jaden Daniels probably gonna get rookie of the year, but Bo Nix balled out.
I don't give Bo Nix credit for shit. Bo Nix is 37 years old. He's a 37-year-old rookie.
Yeah. But Washington football's hard. You only got one game. It ain't no series. You only got one game. And you have to show up. So them boys showed up. They was full of life. I ain't gonna call them a Cinderella team, but technically they are the Cinderella team for this year. So did I have them picked? No, I ain't had them picked, but you know, I kept up with Jaden Daniels' stats and what he did. Like I said, I got him on my fantasy team. So hey, he balled out. McLaurin, the wide receiver, he really showed out. Nobody even thought of Washington. I don't think Washington fans thought of Washington. I don't even think nobody in Washington, D.C. or Washington State thought about Washington.
They just didn't want to be the worst team in the division at the beginning of the season.
But I don't think they were. It's the Giants, the Cowboys, and the Eagles. You already should be number 2 over the Giants and the Cowboys.
Well, they jumped the pile. They definitely jumped the pile. Baltimore, Buffalo, cuz was it Lamar's fault?
Nah. I do think later on in the game, I ain't gonna say I wish. When watching, I was like, damn, he could have ran that. Or I just thought he had made a couple weeks ago. I think they were talking about his mom told him basically you need to do it. And I think in that moment, I thought he was gonna take what she said and go out there and get these 3 yards, get these 4 yards. That pass to Andrews, I thought he could have ran it, my personal, but understand, I don't have that helmet on and them peripherals. But I thought he could have ran it watching from the TV. A couple drives before that, I thought he could have ran some of them plays. Andrews fumble, I never would have thought that shit. Andrews just had a bad game. He had a
bad game.
And that's the first time he had a horrible game. But I thought Lamar was going to take more of it into his own hands. But he did.
I definitely did. I don't think the offensive coordinator called the ideal game. I thought at first, they were setting up Derrick Henry to have a big second half. And they did not stay with that plan.
They did not. I think what he had, 15 carries? 15, he had less than 20 carries.
And he had some good runs coming out of that second half.
But that's the reason why y'all brought him there. Y'all brought him there for specifically playoff football in the snow because you're an outside team. That's why y'all brought him there. And y'all didn't get – he should have had 30 carries. But that's my opinion.
We had Philadelphia over the Rams. Stafford made it a good game, man. He didn't prevail. He did not prevail. Philly came in and locked that thing down. It's going to be a good game between the Commanders and the Eagles. That's really
Yeah,
going to be a good game. What was the other game? Kansas City
Houston.
and Houston. My homeboy, I used to live in Kansas City. I always said I've been neutral on it. My homeboy is a big Chiefs fan. They already spent that State Farm money, cuz. For everybody that feels some kind of way about the calls that they get or how certain people are being treated, State Farm was going to be at the Super Bowl no matter what. And the face of State Farm is probably going to make the trip.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave it at that.
Fuck that, man. Refs up. I ain't getting fined. Refs up.
Refs should not be deciding no games out here, man. For real. The refs should not be deciding games.
And I understand. I was an athlete growing up. They always say don't leave it in the refs' hands. But regardless, if the refs ain't on your side at kickoff, if they on your side when you walk through the tunnel, there's not really much you can do. And there's the reason why there are refs, because when it comes down to crunch time, and the refs do not. I'm not my homeboy Chiefs fan, same dude. Did they call that shit fair? Nah. Are you gonna miss some calls? Yeah. We miss calls watching it. And we get the replay. But that whole face of the sport, if he gets hurt, the NFL, all sports prove that it's not one player. So call the game even. That just means the next star's up. Let the next star rise. You can
That'd
have
be
more
too
than
much
one
like
star,
right.
but you can have more than one star in the league.
You can. But like I said, State Farm going to the Super Bowl.
But and that's another thing. Let another star rise and pay them less than you paying Patrick, or paying another athlete. There's always a star ready to rise. Don't hold the star. Don't hold somebody back. NBA is good at that. I'll be watching Jeff Teague shit, and other athletes podcasts that they do, and they talk about how, yeah, man, you're gonna get 3 minutes. If you score 8 points, they're gonna bench you. Like stuff like that. That shit don't make no sense. If the man can go out there and win, that's still money. You still get the same money, but you creating another star. You giving somebody else a dream. Don't go out there and be like, if you get 25, you ain't playing next game, or we'll go ahead and sit you next game. Like, let that man ball out and play. NBA. NBA taking the fun out of the game. Everybody bashing the NBA.
Las Vegas is probably taking the most fun out of the game.
Definitely.
While everybody is on your ESPN, Bet Plus, that dang on, what's the rest of them? What's the Prize Picks and all that? While you on your sports, whatever your favorite sports betting app is, those things determine outcomes sometimes. That's what I'm gonna tell you. I think who had the most game by Detroit not making it to the Super Bowl? If everybody before that game was 97% sure that Detroit was going to win that game beyond anything.
Yeah.
So who profited the most when they lost?
They did, but you would have created another source of a team revenue by them winning.
Like yeah, Detroit, but that wouldn't have been. Vegas is the house. The house always gonna win, right?
Well, go ahead and bet on them.
I don't want these people looking for me. I'm just out here spouting my opinions. I don't know shit. Let me go ahead and say that right now. I don't want nobody tall and stocky, short and round coming knocking on my door with an accent. But be careful. You know what I'm saying? Bet and play responsibly. That's what I meant to say.
Man, don't bet. Just watch the game. Matter of fact, just don't do no Vegas bet. Bet your homeboy down the street.
There you go. One-on-one transaction, hand to hand,
Yeah.
hand to hand.
Yeah,
That thing.
do the barbershop gambling. Don't play the Vegas shit, man. They taking away from the sport or all the sports. They taking away the love of the game, and they ruining the athletes' dreams because some of these dudes dream about making it to the playoffs, dream about making it to the Super Bowl, dream about making it to the NBA Finals, dream about making it to the MLB championship, and they taking away for somebody else.
I don't know why Coach benched me because I ain't did nothing to him.
Yeah. Or you go out there and you ball out, you play hard, and you got suspect calls. Like, damn, I'm trying to win too. Shit, I'm trying to create my legacy.
That part. Man, look, it's been a dope Wednesday, dope hump day.
What time? Let me get through these videos real quick because I don't load them now.
Oh, well, shit. We got some BOTB TikToks of the week. What you got for me?
All right, now, Florida, we got them candy pig lips on deck for y'all. Last time we came out here, we ran out. But guess what? Tomorrow, baby, it's going down Pompano Beach, Miami Gardens, and Broward County. Yeah, make sure y'all ask about the candy pig lips. And I got the pig lips in the jar for y'all, too, y'all. Oh, yeah, make sure y'all pop out, share the post, come see your girl. Let's go.
I hope they trolling us. I hope they get a bunch of views.
Spell rat. R-A-C-K. Not rats. Rats. Like that's a rodent. R-A-T-S. Not rats. Just rat. R-A-T. Okay, spell her. H-E-R. You put the two words together, what does it spell? Rat her.
Yo, shout the season,
Oh, Roger. Oh. Hey, stop playing with me. I passed that hook, huh? Nah, hey, no, listen. Rat her.
Yeah, I don't even know.
It's not. What it is? Tell me the answer.
Rather, bro. Oh my God.
Man, you dumb as fuck. He said spell rat.
Am I wrong? I'm wrong.
He said spell her. Hold on.
I'm right.
Spell her. H-E-R. Rat her. What is you talking about?
I knew by his hairstyle he was gonna be a problem. I already knew by his cut, his whole swag, that he was gonna be a problem.
You know what's crazy about
what the fuck you talking about, nigga? Rat her, cause that's a word. These boys out here is crazy.
What's crazy when I watch these things, I be like, when they do it, I just be like, well, that's it. Well, that's how I be looking at shit like that.
You might get me. Yeah. I'm just gonna be like, oh man, you got me, cause I should have knew that. But for you to argue violent, energetic rebuttal and still wrong,
what you talking about? What you talking about?
Hell nah.
And her don't even sound right.
No.
Oh shit. Oh my God.
That's exactly how I would have responded to the fall. I would have did my mental check, like, is my back broke? And I would have just slid down the goddamn sidewalk.
Oh man. What's up?
You want to see the snow, man?
Same difference. Same thing as rocking a Hemi, you know what I'm saying? Jumping in your Hellcat. All these basketball shoes ain't made. None of these basketball shoes are made for ice. Let's just be real. While you going outside to frolic and enjoy the snow.
Bro, he toward ligament, MCL, ACL.
Oh yeah,
all them alphabets.
He hit a certified James Brown. he hit a certified James Brown. His pants might have been tight enough to keep it from spraining too bad.
Yeah.
He probably split them hoes.
It ain't funny, boy.
Okay. Professional wrestling or at the largest scale, WWE is dangerous as the fuck.
Very much so.
Backyard wrestling with no EMS is the dumbest shit you can do. Now, I get it. If you in your late teens, early 20s, you might have that adrenaline pumping for that. You are stupid, because don't do none of that shit without a medical professional around you, because he didn't even try to get into the fight yet.
I need some milk.
He broke both of his knees and back knees. I don't know the medical terminology for the back of your knees, but he broke both of them motherfuckers.
Regardless of how fake wrestling is, they real athletes. They are true athletes. They work out.
They learn how to fall. They learn how to run. They learn how to take a punch. They learn how to use the turnbuckle and the ropes.
He used the turnbuckle.
He looked like he eat White Castle. He might have ate White Castle right before.
He was sitting on the couch before the rest of the match. What you doing?
Hell nah.
I'm gonna come home after that.
Spell rat. R-A-C-K.
Now you got to tell people what happened to you.
Yeah.
Damn, cuz I ain't seen Mikey all week. Dumbass. He went with that old backyard wrestling ass league.
All right, this is my last one.
Know this gonna make you act a fool, but let's go ahead and whip it up. We got that Colt 45 first, upon into our glass. Pour a portion of it.
Both things are wrong. Both things in this picture are wrong.
Ooh. Mad Dog Jubilee. Poured it. Ooh, this gonna have you wilding out in the corner. Ready to fight the next motherfucker that walk by, step on your shoes. Here you go. Ooh, alright. Wow. Ooh, that was good. I'm gonna go ahead and give that 8.5 out of 10. I fucks with that. That's some good shit. Now I'm gonna go whoop somebody's ass.
Mad Dog by itself will have you on somebody's crown blotter for the weekend. Adding Colt 45 to Mad Dog is you not remembering what you did to get in jail. That is you waking up in jail. If people in this group should know that people in this group know better. They fuck with us. They watch our show. They know better. If you are young and you just now started drinking, and yes, you drinking on a budget, that is not the mixture you want, pimp. They say don't put ammonia and bleach together. Don't put malt liquor and malt Kool-Aid together. Don't do that.
I had the dude who used to work me. His drink was Blue Bull and orange juice, and he swore by it. He stopped drinking. I mean, it wasn't because he had something else that happened to him, so he stopped drinking. But he said that was his drink. I don't even know how you actually put that together, but by seeing that, it makes sense because that orange Jubilee, I think that's what we used to drink. We used to drink the orange one back in the day, first started. But that's basically the same thing. It's just orange liquor with a malt liquor, and my man was drinking Blue Bull orange juice, so it's kind of the same.
And yeah, I mean, look, for all y'all good Taylor Port drinkers, cause that shit is supposed to be an accessory to another drink. Y'all ain't supposed to be drinking full glasses of Taylor Port.
They think because it's 15%.
PSA. Right. Full glasses of Taylor Port is wild behavior. And if you've done it before, you already got a story that lets you know that what I'm saying is true. But keep on doing what you're doing because I get it. I get it.
You grown.
You grown.
Yeah, you grown.
You are absolutely grown.
Yeah, but that was my last one. That was my last video.
All right, man. Look, I appreciate everybody that tuned in, will tune in, watch this, watch it on replay. Y'all share this for us. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't want to come on the show, you know somebody, you got a homeboy or homegirl that'll come on here and talk shit or just join the conversation, because we do want you to be a certain level of mature and responsible. We silly as hell. That's our brand, though. That don't mean coming here with your 6-shooter up like you roughest, toughest, rootinest, tooting and shooting. That's not gonna work. But we do welcome all conversation and all interaction, man. I want y'all to be a part of the BOTB Live Show family. And we're gonna do some different things this year. We're gonna have some different conversations, man. I just appreciate y'all pulling up. What you got for the people before we get up out of there?
Same thing. Y'all rock with.
Hold on. Yeah, I muted you on accident. Damn.
Yeah, same thing. Y'all rock with us. We'll continue to put out some content. We appreciate y'all. We doing this stuff organically. We ain't buying no views. We ain't doing nothing crazy for views or view count. We just being who we are on cam. So continue to rock with us. Pull up, tap in with us.
In a real way, man. I appreciate my brother, man, for joining, or not joining, for being here, man, for being my go-to, the person that I speak with on most of these shows, man. We definitely got a panel of people or reoccurring people that come through that shine in this type of setting. So whenever you're ready to do so, come mess with us, man. Until then, though, I'm Jay Wallen III. That's Carolina Dirt. Y'all be easy, man. We gone.